Hi there, it's Charly Caldwell here, founder of Internet Services Group and Internet Success Academy, Business Success Academy, Life Success Academy. None of that really matters. All that matters is that you're here with me and we're going to talk through some internet mastery. And today I want to go over something that, back in 1997, we were in the middle of building Internet Services of Michigan, that huge company that I was able to sell in 2000 and basically retire, which was amazing in so many ways. And I talk about in my Health, Wealth, and Happiness series how it wasn't so amazing in other ways because I had ballooned up to like 270 pounds and all that. But if you want to learn more about that, definitely visit my Health, Wealth, and Happiness series. All that being said, at 1997, we were looking over everything we were doing, and we determined that one of the services we provided, website development and design, really needed to go away because it was like so much work, took us so much time, and it was just not the best use of us. However, it was a big part of helping people really use the power of the internet. So we sat and we thought through it, and we were like, you know what? Do we really even know how to do design? And there was a great book by a guy named Phil, and I can't think of his last name, but he did a book on database design and how to develop sites and how to make them editable and all this. And this was all before any of the tools were available that are today. And we thought through it and we said, you know what? We really do need to go through, figure out what we believe about assuring we can help people get online and do things right. And so back then I started to develop some fundamentals of online success. Now fast forward to around 2008, 9, 10, and I started to do a lot of speaking. And this was down in Florida after we had sold that business, moved to Florida. And if you haven't heard that story, feel free to reflect on some of my other videos. I tell that story in depth. But the concept is this. We developed 7 fundamentals of online success. The 7 things you have to know in order to assure you're hitting the marks for growing, building, and maintaining. And let me give you the operative word here, maintaining your online presence. Now, I'm not using the word website anymore. I'm not using the word blog. I'm not using the word social media. I'm using the word online presence. Because depending on who you are and who your audience is and where they're at online, you may not even have a website and you might still be getting phone calls. Now, talk about that a little bit as we move through these fundamentals. So for this program, this episode, I want to just walk through what the fundamentals are, and then in future episodes, I'll break each one down for you. I hope you like that. I was thinking through, how can I serve you the best? And I was like, I really got to make sure that we get the overall view and form sort of a checklist for you, but then also we have the capacity to go deep with each of them. Now, I do have further online training that can take you even deeper than we'll cover here, but that's the basics. So in this particular episode, all I want to do is make sure you understand the 7 things you need to check for to assure you're dialing in your online presence. You ready? If you want, go ahead and get a notepad out, or get your computer out, or open up a note on your phone. Feel free to take notes as we go through this, because I'm going to do this in such a way where I'm going to ask you, are you doing this? Did you do this? And is it harming your ability to create awareness online, leads online, meaning people calling or contacting you, or sales from your online efforts? I got to tell you, since 1997-ish, when we really started to dial this in till today, so it's like almost 20 years, I think, if I do the math right, yeah. That's been the big thing. People are just like, I'm just putting stuff online and everybody should call me. But there's millions today, especially millions of websites out there that you've got to pay attention to, right? That are doing very similar things to you. So what's the difference? Kind of walk through that for you. So if you have your notepad, your note in your phone, whatever that is for you, let's go ahead and crush this, shall we? Before we get into the 7 fundamentals, I just want to make sure you know this. I'm here for you. If you have any questions, I'm filming these videos answering 1 question per video, and I'm making sure that you get the distinctions you want. I'm even offering, for a limited time, a web review, meaning that I'll go through, you send me what you've got, and I'll review and give you a 1 needle mover. And if you want any of that, go to isgfl.com and visit our new website. You'll see me talk through exactly how I can serve and what we can do there. But I'm very abundant, and I want to make sure you get the distinctions you need to further your success in your online presence, in business, and in life. Is that cool? All right, awesome. So let me pop this screen, and we'll go to the 7 fundamentals. And this is my Success Academy, the Internet Success Academy, is where I do a lot of my teaching. Internet Services Group is where we do a lot of the fulfillment. So there's these 2 different aspects of how we serve. If people don't want to do the work, but they want to know it's done to the highest levels of world class and exception, like exceptional work, That's what Internet Services Group does. If you want to do the work on your own, that's why I created the Internet Success Academy. So you know the best practices and you get taken down the path of the quickest path to get the best results for you, your business, your online presence, and you in life as well. Sound good? Cool. So let's dive into the 7 fundamentals of online success. The very first one is you have to know your customers. It's really important that you know their aspirations and their ambitions. And you also know the second fundamental is knowing their current challenges. You know, if you do any work in the internet marketing world or in marketing in general, they always talk about understanding the customer's pain point and how you can alleviate it. So think through this for you in your business and online. How well do you call out, you know, I understand you and I understand where you're at and I understand where you want to be and I want to help you through that path. So how well do you know your customers' ambitions, their aspirations? How well do you understand that based on every service, solution, or product you provide? Does that all make sense? So the first 2, know your customers, know their challenges. So go ahead, take some notes right now. If you want to pause the video, feel free to do that and think through, okay, for each service, solution, or product, and if you have a lot of them, pick one that's maybe most fulfilling, most desirable to get more people to purchase it, most profitable. You know, I talk a lot about profit and making sure that we're going after the profit centers first so we can fund the mission as we move through and build out more online presence. So think through that. Do I know my customers' challenges, their aspirations, their ambitions in regard to that product, service, or solution? Do I understand their challenges? Can I get very articulate about it? Can I describe it emotionally or sensorially? Emotionally meaning more along the lines of how they feel. Sensorily, like if it relates for your product, service, or solution. Touch, taste, what they hear, what they see. And if you can talk to smell, if that applies for you in your product, service, or solution, that's the number 1 sense to talk to. So the first 2 fundamentals, one more time. How well do you know your customers? How well do you know their challenges? Now let's dive into 3 through 7. These are more tactical. The third fundamental of online success, 1 topic per page, 1 topic per video, 1 topic per blog post. And there's a very specific way to talk through that, which is the 4th fundamental. Each page is about them. Kind of relates to the 2nd fundamental, their challenges. It's not about you. In the amateur move here is to go through and write a page that says, we do this, we do that, we do this, we do that. But not help them understand what the emotional benefit is for them, but even more importantly, to frame that page, to frame that service, to frame that solution or product around their current situation. Sometimes it's in the form of 3 or 4 questions. Are you feeling this? Are you experiencing this? Are you having this? And remember, it's 1 topic per page because we can't call out too general or we lose people. Like if you were doing real estate in general and you said, are you feeling like you need to buy a home? Are you feeling like you need to sell a home? Are you feeling like your home isn't good? Whatever that would be, that's too general. If you talk specifically to buyers, you'd have a page around buyers. Are you ready to buy your dream home? Are you ready to create a new chapter in your life filled with love for you and your family? Are you ready to go out there and just see what's available? What could be the possibility for you to live the most vibrant, zestful life you have? You see the difference there. Really important. I talk to them and their emotions versus just in general about real estate. And I hope you feel that difference, whatever it is for your business, that you can fold that in and apply it. Remember, fundamental 3, 1 topic per page or video or blog post, whatever that would be. And fundamental number 4, each page, video, blog post, whatever it is, it's about them. Cool? 5th fundamental is getting connected and making sure that you're reaching out with that information continually. And that's huge. And that's actually part of the 6th fundamental, doing this work continually, consistently, and thoroughly. So let's talk about 5 for a minute. We'll dive into 6 because they're very related. 5th fundamental is, okay, I've got the information out there, and the biggest objection people have is, why is nobody coming to me? What's going on here? Why is this not working out? Why is it like I put this information out, got my new website out, and nobody's giving me leads, or nobody's seeing it? You know, if you follow things in Google Analytics, which we'll talk about in just a minute, you're not seeing any result. Or if you are, it's very minimal, and people are coming in and leaving quick. So we got to be very careful about where we're connecting that information. And let me give you a little hint here. There's 3 rules in search engine optimization, which if you don't know what that means, it's simply saying, okay, is my website or my information online optimized for the way people actually search? And there's 3 pieces to that. I'm going to take a little side journey here for just a little bit. The first is making sure that each page is around one topic and it's about them. We've gone over that. That's the first 4 fundamentals essentially. Second is that that page is aligned with how that audience searches. You know, if we went back to that little example on real estate, it'd be about buying a home. Here's some things to consider if you're buying a home. Something along those lines, but buying a home would be the operative phrase. And there's a lot of people searching for that. The easiest way to figure out how people are searching, use the Google keyword tool. Just go into Google, type in keyword tool, it'll take you into it. But the most important part, the thing that gets things to rank online, is the third piece. And that's this, getting it connected. And what do I mean by that? It means getting linked from, shared, and used. One more time, linked from, shared, and used in relevant, popular places online. Now, what does that exactly mean when you break that down? What it means is this. So many people look at their website and they're like, why is it not showing up? It's because you haven't gone out and said inside your website there's individual pages. Remember, a website is made up of web pages. And you haven't said this page on buying a home, for example, all right, I need to go out and use this and get it connected online somewhere. So where are good places to get it connected? If you go online and you're sharing it in social media, and that social media page is public, meaning Google can see it, which usually they are, boom, there's credit for you there. You can put it in Twitter and link to it. Make sure you have an emotional headline. Like, do you want the dream in terms of a home you're going to look at? See the difference in the wording? And then you would link to that page. And that link from to that page, the link from Twitter to that page, is what helps the catalyst grow for that. We'll get into more detail on that as we get through these sessions in these future episodes, but that's the concept. So we want to bring this back for you and make it real. Let's kind of go through this checklist. Is your site, your online presence set up for one topic per page? Ask yourself, is that happening right now? Or you got too much on one page of information? Even if you have a list of your services, each service should have its own page from that list. So it'd be like an index list. Here's all the things we do. When they click, boom, they go into it. And then inside that page, is it about them? Is it about their struggle to the dream? And then about how you can help them with it. Does that make sense? If you really want to dial that in, go to webstarterkit.com and I teach you the formula to make that work using best practices. That's part of the Internet Success Academy, by the way. Finally, are you getting that stuff connected? And I mean by that, getting connected is the 5th fundamental of online success. Number 6, doing it continually, consistently, and thoroughly. So you have to put it into a strategy, a campaign. That's what we call it, strategy or campaigns. So you got to build that strategy out. What am I going to do? If you want a goal to shoot for, aim for 2 links per month from relevant, popular places. I hope that helps. That's the biggest question I've gotten asked for the last 15 years. What in the world am I going to do to get ranked? My competitors aren't ranking me, or I want to get ranked, or whatever that is. It's something around showing up online. That's the piece. I hope that helps. So the 6th fundamental is this. It's to do it continually, consistently, and thoroughly. And that's what we just talked through. How well are you doing there? Do you have it scheduled? Without a schedule, it's just a dream. Keep that in mind as you get through and set up these kinds of things. The 7th and last fundamental is this. Test and measure everything. Improve or remove. What is working? What isn't working? And you really got to understand that. So the tools for that, things like Google Analytics, things like Facebook Insights, if you're on Facebook. A lot of the applications or different programs today, they have their own statistics, and it really helps to look into those. So let me ask you this. How often are you visiting your analytics? How often are you visiting your statistics to see, you know what, this one fell flat. This particular post or this particular video or this particular page seems to be taken off. And I got a lot of people coming to it, but not a lot of people calling from it. Oh, okay, so I'm getting awareness out of it, but no lead conversion or minimal lead conversion. And what you might find is this is what we found in a lot of the studies we've done. A lot of the people are getting people to call, but they're not the right people. And we'll talk about that as we move into our future episodes. But that's the piece. So one more time, let's recap this from the top down, and we'll end the show and make sure you got a full plan moving forward, and I'll give you more detail and depth as we move through the next videos. The very first fundamental of online success: know your customer, their aspirations, their ambitions, who they are. Number 2 is to go through and assure you know their challenges. 3, one topic per page, per video, per blog post. 4th, each page, video, blog post, whatever that is about them. It's not about you. 5th, get connected. Get that information connected from other places online. Do it continually, consistently, and thoroughly. It's fundamental number 6. And number 7, test and measure, improve or remove. With that all being said, I wish you the absolute best. I'm so excited for you. Can't wait to see what you do with this, where you take it. And I would love to hear if you have any questions about what we've gone over. Feel free to comment below or go through and simply send me a note or go to isgfl.com and click on I have a question and I'd like a free web review, or I have a question I'd like you to help me, because these are the things that I'm building the videos from, are these common questions that come up. And I love the way people word them. Sometimes I already may have a video for it, and the way you worded it, I just need to direct you to it, and you may have said it differently. But that's the concept. I'm here to help you live purposefully, passionately, productively, and profitably in life, business, and online. So thank you so much. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.
Hi there, it's Charlie here. Thanks so much for watching my video. I hope I'm helping you live, lead, and love a purposeful, passionate, productive, positive, and profitable life. And I just want to let you know I got 3 things for you. 1, if you like these videos, feel free to go ahead and click subscribe. And I'll keep you updated as soon as they come out. Really have great content, really helping answer people's questions and taking you to the next level with these little videos that I do. 2nd, if you think I can help you, feel free to fill out my questionnaire that will kind of frame for me what you're struggling with, what your ambitions are, meaning what you really would like to have happen. And maybe you don't know, that's cool. We'll work together to figure that out. And then 3rd, go ahead and sign up for my monthly mastery program, where I go through every month in an online community and teach, train, put an hour-long video up. We've got a bunch in the can already for you in there, so you can get that clarity, get that perspective, and the support from me, because I'm in the community answering questions for you. And I'm in there usually twice a week, going through, making sure you get the answers. I typically, if the question's good, in the sense that it's going to be for more than just you in a specific circumstance, I'll go through and make a video answer for you so that you can really get that perspective and mastery with it too. So thanks so much. I hope you're having an amazing day, and take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.